everybody. How you all doing today? We are back with another Path of Exiles 2 video. I'm here because I did not know what on earth I wanted to get as far as stash tabs and stuff go, and after doing a little bit of research, I've decided to share that knowledge with you guys. As you currently see, there is a sale going on this weekend. This is the best time to buy. I heard that Path of Exiles 2 normally does sales about once a month, so if you miss out on this one, don't worry, just go ahead, wait for the next cycle to go through, and then get it whenever these things go on sale again. Now, most important question here that you all want to know, what stash tabs out of all of these options should you be buying? Definitely. And after doing my research and then buying some of these myself already, I can generally say that two of the stash tabs that you absolutely need to have is going to be this currency stash tab and then the gem stash tab. Now, if we take a quick look here, you'll see I actually have both of these right now. We have currency and then I have gems. These will make life so much better for you. Like, you save up so much space here. The gem stash tab being able to slot in all of my skills and then all of my support gems that go with these skills, as well as just any of the random blank sets of skill gems that I have available to me. These hold all of them. I think each slot holds up to like 500 or maximum of 500 items can be stored here, which just saves you a bunch of space in your other sections. You always want to make sure that you have them. Same thing with currencies. Your currencies here, just really good. You can see here I have a ton of Scrolls of Wisdom. This would end up taking, like 4 extra slots in a regular stash if I did not have this, and then even all of these as well would be taking up a good portion of space. And you never want to not pick up these things whenever you're around. It's also one of the nice things I like is that you have these spots right down here where you can choose what goes into them, and then you can have them for extra storage here. So like, I'm using it for all the runes and stuff that I collect. I can have them being stored onto this section, and then they even have a a spot here where it makes it easy to actually upgrade an item. Like, this is definitely, if you were to get a single tab, like, this currency tab is definitely number one. But then after we did this, I then had a question: what should I get next? And after doing some research, I saw that there's basically two answers to this. If we take a look here at the microtransaction shop, we can see that you basically have two options. You're going to want to do trading. Trading's a big part of the game. If you're already paying for tabs, you're definitely going to want to get a premium tab so that you can make it go public and so that you can do a trade. After doing some research, I saw that there was two best ways of doing this. You had just upgrading a tab, which is right here. Upgrade to a premium stash tab. This just takes one of your existing stash tabs that you have, one of the 4 that you start off with, and then upgrades it to be able to go public and being able to do it. It's really cheap, only 10 coins here for this one, but you end up missing out on storage space because of it. Then you have what is mostly recommended, that I've seen the vast majority of people recommending, and that would be this premium quad stash tab. Now, this is going to be a single stash tab, but it'll have the amount of space as 4 different stash tabs themselves. I did not purchase this one, so I can't show it off to you guys. Hopefully editing me will go ahead and put one on screen. But this is what you're looking at here with this product. It is basically, you end up getting 4 stash tabs all in one, and it has the space for 4, and then you can make it public, and then you can sell your items on the Exile trade site. I did not actually get this one, as I just stated. I didn't buy this one. There's actually a separate thing that I actually liked more. And then I'll pull up this chart real quick here so that you guys can see it. If you did the $30 bundle like I did, you have 300 points total. You're definitely going to want to get a currency and a gem stash tab, which leaves you with 210 left, which you can either do this premium quad tab, which costs 120, or you can spend the same amount of money to get a upgrade stash tab as well as the stash tab bundle. Now, what exactly am I talking about with this? We are talking about right on down here, the slash tab bundle here that you're seeing is going for 110 coins, and then which gives you a set of 6 separate stash tabs, so different than the quad that only gives you 4, and then you just upgrade one of those stash tabs to be a public one. Now, this is what I personally did. I actually liked it more. I'm not going to get too involved with these stash tabs, so I ended up with a total of 10 stash tabs, so one for my warrior. You'll see here as the numbers click off, I ended up making these. Sadly, you can't like edit. This is something stupid, by the way. Let us rename the tabs to whatever we want. Don't make me have to make a folder and then put one of the tabs in the folder just so I can rename it. Neither here nor there. I just thought it was weird. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for jewelry and 9 for miscellaneous, and then I renamed one. Oh no. Oh wait, yeah. Then my public is number 10 because I upgraded one of them, and you can see this is the only one that's renamed. That's not in a folder. That's just a regular stash tab that I renamed to public. And this just works for me. I'm not going to be getting like too into trading or whatever. It's just whatever I have laying around that I think might go on for sale, I'll dump in here, and then whenever it gets sold, I can replace it with one of the other ones. And then I get a lot of these tabs for my miscellaneous stuff. Like this is just for my own storage. I get a lot more storage space now that I can work with. And this is just what I found works best for me. I didn't see anybody else recommending this, so I figured I might as well go ahead and say it. There is one weird thing I will add, though. It looks like whenever you do upgrade one of your stash tabs to the premium stash tab, it just does a random one. Like you can see here, I had bought the quad tab. I had bought the bundle already, so I had 10 stash tabs, and when I bought the upgrade a stash tab, it randomly upgraded my tab number 7 to it, so which is the reason why I have 6 and 8 here, but no 7. And you can see that jewelry is 10 and miscellaneous is 9. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm missing my number 7 tab, which goes back to what I was saying about why just let us rename renumber these actual tabs. Don't let it. It's okay. That's just me being OCD about it. But if you see what we have left here after doing that, you now end up with 90 gems or 90 coins left that you guys can do with whatever you want. There's a couple of things that I can recommend, such as for 110 gems, so if you wanted to spend a little bit more, I would next recommend getting this unique tab. I personally ended up putting in a little bit more money to get this, mostly because I really like the idea of being able to slot in all of my uniques. I want to be able to hold on to all of them, and especially if you get late enough into the game, this ends up basically paying for itself. I mean, there's just you're gonna be wasting so much space actually, slotting these things in. So much space in your storage to make sure that you have each of these. The only thing I don't like about the unique tab is that it'll only hold one of each item, such as if I had a duplicate of the bone wand here, I would not be able to store both of them in this unique tab. I did have this problem with one of my body armors. I had a duplicate of this one, this androdite garb here. I had duplicates, and so one of them I ended up just putting onto the public, in my public stash tab, and I set it to just like, hey, if somebody has a different unique, I'll trade, because I just didn't want duplicates. By the way, this extra chest thing for the Titan, I know it's bugged. It doesn't, the control click just doesn't work for it. So that's one thing to keep in mind whenever if you choose to get that Ascendancy perk for the Titan, getting the extra inventory slots, that you're gonna have to deal with that. You'll have to move things into this main chest area, and then you can like control click to make it work. That's just a side note though. But yeah, this is that's one of the things that you can do. Again, that's for 110 currencies. It's not going to be the, it's going to be a little bit outside of our budget. If you wanted to stay inside budget though, I would recommend getting either this essence tab, where you can start collecting your essences all in one place, just like the currency tab. This is also going for 30 coins. And the Delirium tab, I haven't made it to late game yet, so I have not started collecting any of these late game Deliriums, but I'm assuming that this tab is also going to be useful in the late game. But yeah, you end up just getting 90 coins that you can choose to do whatever you want with, whether you go and put a little bit more money in the game, get to 110, and then just get the uniques. Or you can go and, another option that you can do would be the, hey, maybe you want to get the quad premium service. Let's say like, hey, you're planning on trading a whole bunch, and you just want to go ahead, let me get this premium quad, where is it? Yeah, premium quad stash tab. And then you decide, all right, well, I got that one, and then now I'm just going to go ahead and not buy the stash tab bundle, but just buy individual stash tabs to use as my extra space. So you can always do that, and with your 90, you'll end up getting 3 more stash tabs plus the quad one, and that's if you just want space. Another thing, this is going to be definitely the ones I'm not going to recommend anybody buying, is the what is this? The guilds ones are for like if you're in a guild, and we won't talk about that. This flask stash tab, just don't even buy it. It's not worth it. The flask stash tab, you end up holding on to like I think it holds on to like 500 flasks or something like that, and it's just flasks, and I'm like, you don't need like nearly that much space, and the fact that it only holds on to flasks is really bad to me. I don't like that at all. If it held on to like flasks and more importantly like jewelry, I think that would be a really nice thing to buy. But the fact that you don't get access to that, it's just not worth it. It just holds flasks. Like, it holds mana flask and health flask, and that's it. And you can just free up like a couple slots in a regular stash tab if you're gonna do it. You're not holding on to 500 flasks. There's no reason to hold on to nearly that many. It would have been nice if, like, because you'll see here, I ended up, I have a whole tab set up for my jewelry, whether it's be the rings, the amulets, and the charms here. Like, give us give me a special tab where I can hold on to this stuff, because like this can use up a lot of my storage space, especially with all, like, you know, the modifiers on these rings and everything. So you want to have a whole bunch of rings. But yeah, that's all for the video today. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, to sum everything up, guarantee get yourself a currency tab, a gems tab, and then after that, make your choice of a public tab. Either get the quad public tab, which will be the same exact thing as this, except it's going to be 4 times bigger. You can fit 4 times the stuff in it. Or do what I did, get the stash tab bundle. You end up getting 6 additional stash tabs, and then you turn one of them into a public tab with the upgrade a stash tab to public. costs the same amount, and then you have 90 gems to do whatever you want, get cosmetics, do whatever you want with that. Again, I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.